Welcome to Violet Light Tarot. This is the Gemini reading for August predictions 2020. Welcome to all Geminis who are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and of course cross watchers are always welcome. Please note this is an overall Gemini energy collective reading, so take what resonates. Don't try and make anything fit that doesn't sound like you. If you're looking for something a little bit more personal, specific to your energies and your requirements and needs, please check the description below for the link to the store. Also note that there is a special going on right now for this particular week until the 9th of August. I'm going to be doing post-secondary special, so anybody going back to university, starting university, heading off to campus, any parents or guardians of students who are doing such, please check that out. It's a discounted rate for the written response reading. And again, that's only going to be available until August 9th. So check out, find out if you're going to like your campus, if you're going to like your roommate, if you're going to get all your classes, basically what your fall semester is going to be all about. So yeah, looking forward to being able to do that for people. So Gemini, let's find out with the Tarot Crystal Healing deck, Energies deck, and of course the Dark Goddess Shadow deck. Find out what is going on with you for August. Now we're starting out with the Light Seer Tarot, and this is a new deck if you've been with me for a bit. This is a new deck to me. There is an unboxing, so don't think you've missed anything, but I have filmed it and set it up as a scheduled release for Wednesday morning. I'm hoping to get out, whoop, that was close. I'm hoping to get out, way too many, all of the August predictions before we do that, so. 4, 5, 6, nope, 7. I only need 6. So Gemini, how are you doing? Any big plans for August? Any back to work, back to school plans, back to some kind of routine? Start of a new routine? Let's find out if anything exciting is happening for you, or what exciting is happening for you, because usually there's something exciting happening. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Magician. So right off the bat, you're manifesting something amazing. You also have the Hermit card. And the Ten of Wands. So going within, manifesting time, maybe manifesting some alone time. You haven't really experienced that lately, or you've been doing the alone time, but you're manifesting some personal growth to get away from whatever your burdens have been. Remember that the Ten of Wands, even though it's the burden card where usually the person is like hunched over with a bag of wands or staffs on their back and just overdone by the weight, it is actually the end of that particular journey for that chapter. So it is the idea that you're finally getting rid of that particular burden, as it were. And that, I believe, is what you're manifesting at this time for August, which is awesome, absolutely great, having that whole last, is it really a half of the summer, to not be within that burden. It is going to take some alone time, though, some inner work and some just some self-love, self-work, self-care with regard to the Hermit card. I do absolutely love this Hermit card. I am going to gush a little bit for a second. I love the fact that it's just magical. It's like, it's not somebody standing. It's not the usual card. It's literally somebody floating with the energies. And she's literally just looking out. It looks like she's in her pajamas. This could be somebody literally sleeping or maybe astral projecting. And this is their sleep state world, or wherever you actually end up going for astral projecting. I haven't looked too much into that, so I'm not sure what that's all about. We have the Eight of Cups to clarify for the Magician, so walking away from something. So that could be, with cups energy, it's usually something emotional. So a relationship, a friendship, something that just hasn't been serving you. And it may actually be what's been causing this just overrun burden feeling. It could be a relationship where it's been one-sided, and unfortunately you felt like you were carrying the relationship, and now you're kind of like, no, you know what, I'm done with this. I would like to manifest something where it's more even, more reciprocal, a little bit more effort, at least a little bit more effort on the other person's part. So the walking away is actually what's causing you to become in your manifestations vibe right now. Sometimes this takes a second. Oh, there we go. Oh, and there's two. So the Hermit card is actually... Oh, that's wonderful. The Hermit card is actually going to be clarified by the Two of Cups. So the Hermit card is going within, seeking answers, looking at maybe more... As I mentioned, that this burden has to do with something that you're walking away from with regard to a relationship. It can be friendship, it can be co-workership, it can be an actual relationship. And right now what you're doing is you're manifesting, you're looking inward to see really what do you want in that relationship that you're looking to manifest. What is it that you want other than the reciprocity? What characteristics do you want within that relationship? And I'm not talking like, that's great to have, blonde hair, red hair, green eyes, dark brown, like whatever it happens to be for you. And 6'2", 5'1", whatever your variation is, any of those kind of things. It can be that, absolutely, because those kind of specifics are good. But just remember that it's the overall that you're looking for with regard to manifesting. So when you're manifesting, what the universe is providing to you may not look exactly like you think it's going to look, but it will feel like you intend that. It'll make you feel the way you feel when you're imagining the manifestation happening. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Justice card as well. So regarding balance, again, as I was saying, reciprocity. Now it isn't the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles, but in this respect, I really think that it's more not being burdened by the entire, like carrying the whole load of a relationship as you have been previously. This is more of a balance. It could actually be justice if this is something to do with, I just heard the word roommate. If you have one of those things where you are trying to get out of something because you're trying to move and they want you to pay all the rent or something to that effect, or it's just unfair, or you have to break a lease or that kind of thing where it becomes a legal matter, or you're trying to get your rent back from somebody who used it wrongly. And that burden's been on you for however long, and it's really coming away from that because of the justice that you've been seeking and actually attaining now in August, which is awesome. So let's find out. Ooh, that was quick. Here we go. Okay, so we have the Carnelian card for your crystal healing. I believe it was Aries that had that card as well. Just in case if anybody happens to be Aries something, along with, like, it's very specific into their chart, might want to check that out as well. It does have the number 7, which is a divine number. It speaks of being guided, it speaks of being protected, and with the purple border, it talks also of the third eye chakra. So intuition, with regard to what's going on in your life at this time as well, is also a big thing for you. And not to forget that the carnelian itself is actually the crystal of creativity. And basically the idea behind that is it's all about being creative, being bold, not backing down with regard to, like, taking yourself to the next level, or when you're actually looking at what you want to manifest with relationships or with your own life, really, where do you want to go, and not really taking anything that doesn't suit that particular thing. There is something going on with regard to your career as well, according to the carnelian. It really talks about being direct within your own career as well. So it's going to give you some clarity as to where you might want to specialize. So if you happen to be somebody who's going back to school, or maybe switching jobs, looking at a new career, or looking at changing where you are and changing departments within the company that you work in, it's going to help as well with regard to where do you want to be, or where should you be going next. Your energy for the month of August, Gemini, is going to be, let's find it. Oh, that's like 3 cards. You only get one. No taking extras. You only get one. 1, I said 1. Eesh. Okay. You have this over need to have 3, I guess. Alright, you know what? You keep getting 3, so we'll go with 3. There's got to be a reason for it. So we have the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, and that is Archangel Gabriel. Sorry, I was just listening to a reader on YouTube, actually, just before doing this, that was saying Archangel, which I know is a mispronunciation, so I'm trying desperately not to match that. Archangel Gabriel. The number also on the top is 39, if that's something that you're into or interested in. And the throat chakra is a blue color as well, so anything that's regarding blue is something to be interested in. We've got the blue calcite right here as well, which helps with calm communication. And basically it's just not only your own communication with yourself, but again, with regard to your manifestations, and really going inward to see what it is that you want with this new relationship or this new friendship that you're looking for. Really communicating what it is you want versus what it is you don't. So instead of saying, I don't want what I had last time, I don't want somebody who doesn't appreciate me, I don't want somebody who doesn't put any effort in, flip it, change it, put in instead that you want somebody who puts in as much effort as you do. You want someone who treats you with respect and in the way that you deserve, and go with it in that respect. Remember that the universe, when manifesting, doesn't hear the word don't, all they hear is want. So if you say you don't want something, it doesn't hear don't, and you're going to keep getting exactly what you don't want. So you do have woman holding a coin. So that could be you yourself, and it could be the person that you're manifesting into your sphere or your vibe. And with regard to this one, it's talking about somebody who's in finance. It could just be with regard to a coin. So it could be an offer that's coming towards you in the 3D. It could be a job. It could be a financial. It could be something to do with your accounts, that kind of thing. The other and last card that we have is the 3rd chakra, which is Archangel Samuel. I'm trying to say Shamuel, but I can't. I think it's coming out a little wrong. And this has the number 37 on top, and that is actually the 3rd chakra, so that's the solar plexus. And the solar plexus is a golden color. So if you have anything that's gold, pyrite works really well for this, which is also a protection and good luck as well, and also speaks to finance. And that's really kind of speaking to listening to your gut, or finally actually paying attention. So you've got the card of intuition, you've got listening to your gut, you've got speaking out in the way that you want and saying what you want in the way that works best for you, because you don't want what you've walked away from. You want to keep in that balance and that justice that you've received. You're getting rid of the burden, walking away from it, and you're really coming into that new thing that you're hoping to manifest for this particular August, which is amazing. So let's really quick, just while we have a minute left or so, let's look at the card we have for your shadow. So this can be either issues that are coming up, or something underlying that may be in the background where there's something that's having you hold back for whatever reason. It could be a whole bunch of things. Let's find it. So for you, we have Aradia with defense. So with regard to defense being a shadow, it's really speaking to being too defensive or being in a defensive mode. And what that is it's not being open to things. So I think this is also why you have so many of these cards, because again, you've got 2 of the chakra archangels as well as the third eye chakra card for the crystals, because it's trying to get you to open up yourself, open your chakras, get yourself ready to receive. And again, this could also be with regard to why you have the hermit mode, that you're being asked to be a little bit alone at this time, because you're literally being asked to go within, figure out exactly why you're closed off, open up all those spaces, get rid of that defense mode that you're in, really kind of open yourself to what's coming, all the wonderful things that you want to manifest, so that when they arrive, you're actually able to and willing to accept them. So this is what I have for you, Gemini, for August of 2020. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. It's been an honor. And please have a wonderful August. We look forward to reading for you again. Bye for now.